God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "My dear son, in every challenge, in every tear shed, I was there, guiding your steps and strengthening your spirit." I know that many times you felt lost, as if you were walking alone in the darkness, but I want you to know that you were never alone. Every pain, every struggle, was a preparation for the greater purpose I have for you. When you thought everything was lost, that was precisely the moment when you were closest to victory. I dry your tears, heal your wounds, and whisper to your heart that you are strong, that you are capable, because I am your strength. Remember the words of Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." The end you feared was merely the beginning of the plan I have for your life, a plan of peace, hope, and prosperity. When everything seems difficult, remember that you are my beloved child, and I will never abandon you. Do not be discouraged, for great things are to come. Every difficulty was just a step on the ladder that will lead you to the fulfillment of your dreams. Believe, my child, that I am preparing something extraordinary for you. Keep firm, with faith, because I am with you, now and always. The game you thought you were playing, the one where you believed you needed to earn my love through flawless behavior and unwavering faith, never existed. My love for you is not something that can be won or lost. It is as constant and unchanging as the very air you breathe, the ground that supports your steps, and the blood that flows through your veins. You thought everything was lost when you drifted away from me, when the weight of the world crushed your spirit, when doubt clouded your mind, and when anger and pain led you to question even my existence. You thought that by rejecting me, you had lost my favor forever. But, my beloved child, even in moments of greatest rebellion and disbelief, I was there. I was the whisper you heard in the silence, the warmth that enveloped you in the cold, and the hope that insisted on surviving in the depths of your despair. Everything seemed to end because you finally embraced the truth about who you really are, not the persona you created to please others, nor the harsh judge that resides in your mind, nor the collection of roles and responsibilities you took on throughout life. You are my child, a spark of the divine, a being of infinite potential and worth. The labels you allowed to define you, the limitations you accepted as truths, no longer have power over you. You are much more than you believed yourself to be, and I call you to live this truth with courage and confidence. The battle you fought for so long has ended because you have finally learned the art of forgiveness. It was not just the forgiveness directed towards others that brought peace to your heart, but above all, the forgiveness you granted yourself. For years, you carried the heavy burden of resentment, built walls around your heart to protect yourself from the pains of the world, and allowed self-loathing to undermine the joy that could have blossomed within you. However, in choosing to forgive, you discovered that forgiveness is not a one-time event but a continuous choice, a daily decision to choose love over fear, understanding over judgment, compassion over condemnation. This understanding transformed your perspective, leading you to a new dimension of peace. The war that once dominated your mind and spirit ceased because you stopped chasing after things that were always within you. For so long, you pursued happiness, success, external validation, believing these were the necessary milestones for you to feel worthy. But in your exhaustion, in the moment of silence when you finally allowed yourself to be at peace, you realized that true happiness is not found in external achievements but in the deep understanding that everything you seek is already within you. It is the divine love that dwells within you, waiting for you to recognize and cultivate it. As it is written in Galatians chapter 5 verses 22 and 23, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things, there is no law." When you stopped seeking outside what you already possessed within, the battle ended, and the peace you so longed for finally took hold of your being. In the sacred silence that now reigns in your life, you have learned to listen, no longer to the clamorous voice of the world or the incessant chatter of your anxious mind, but to the gentle whisper of your soul, which has always been present, waiting for you. In this space of stillness, you discovered the truth you always desired, that divine guidance does not come in thunder and lightning. In the gentle touches of intuition, in the tranquil certainty of your deepest truths. And so, the incessant search that once consumed your energy has come to an end. The illusion of separation also dissolved when you realized that you were never alone in your struggles. You have always been part of something greater, connected to all of creation and to every soul sharing this journey. The compassion you now feel for others and the love that moves you to act with kindness are expressions of recognizing this fundamental unity with everything that exists. This new understanding has led you to embrace the present like never before. To support our channel and the team that works hard to bring this valuable content, we ask that you consider purchasing our product. Just click the link in the first comment to see how this technique can work for you too. Your purchase will not only help you manifest the life you desire but also allow us to continue sharing inspiring and transformative messages with more people. We appreciate your support and trust. For a long time, you lived caught between the regrets of the past and the anxieties of the future, losing sight of the miracle of now, the only moment in which life truly exists. Now, in this moment, in this breath, you have found the peace that has always been within your reach. And, by realizing that eternity is not somewhere distant in the afterlife, but in the depths of each present moment, fully lived, you have freed yourself from the shackles of time. The war is over because you have reclaimed your power. For a long time, you surrendered it to circumstances, to others' opinions, to your own limiting beliefs, thinking that salvation would come from outside. But now you understand that the power to change your life, to heal your wounds, to fulfill your purpose, has always been within you. That power is the divine spark that God planted in your soul, waiting for you to ignite it into a burning flame. As it is written in Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." When you finally recognized this truth, the war you were waging with yourself came to an end, and you found peace, not as a goal to be achieved, but as a reality to be lived each day. It is over because you embraced your purpose, not the grand destinies you once imagined, nor the roles others tried to impose on you, but the simple and profound purpose of being fully, authentically yourself, allowing my love to flow through you to the world, being a unique expression of divine creativity each moment. Doubt is over because you experience the reality of my presence, not as a distant figure in the sky, nor as a stern judge waiting to condemn, but as the very essence of your being. You felt my love, not as an abstract concept, but as a living, breathing force sustaining you every moment. It is over because you learned to love yourself, not the conditional love that depends on achievements or approval, but the deep and enduring love I have for you. You finally saw yourself through my eyes, as perfect, whole, and complete, exactly as you are in this moment. Separation is over because you returned to me, not through grand gestures or elaborate rituals, but through the simple act of opening your heart. You realized that you had never really departed, that even in your darkest moments, you were always embraced by my love. It is over because you embraced the mystery, you detached from the need to understand everything, to control every outcome. You learned to dance with the uncertainty of life, to trust in the unfolding of a much larger plan than your mind can comprehend. The struggle is over because you surrendered, not in defeat, but in the deep recognition that you are part of something greater than yourself. You aligned your will with the flow of divine love, allowing yourself to be carried by currents much more powerful than your own effort. It is over because you reclaimed your inheritance, the abundance, the joy, the peace that have always been your birthright. You finally allowed yourself to receive them. You entered into the fullness of who you were always meant to be, a co-creator with me in the great adventure of existence. The healing is complete because you allowed it to be. You stopped clinging to your wounds, stopped defining yourself by your pain. You allowed my love to wash over every wound, every scar, transforming them into sources of compassion and wisdom. It is over because you remembered who you really are, not just a physical being living a temporary human experience, but an eternal soul, a unique expression of divine love. You reassumed your place in the cosmic dance, your role in the grand symphony of creation. The journey is over because you realized it never really ends. Rest now in the certainty of my love, breathe in the freedom that comes with the knowledge of your true nature. Celebrate the beauty of your unique journey, for in this moment of clarity, of return, of profound self-realization, you have fulfilled the deepest purpose of your existence. It is over, my child, because you have begun anew. In this end, you have found your true beginning. And I, the source of all that is, rejoice in your awakening, in your return, in your glorious, imperfect, beautiful becoming. Precious child, your immense gratitude ignites our divine quest. Press the button to join us in spreading the timeless message of truth and divine illumination. In return, receive the endless blessings that come from the depths of my unfailing love. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.